What is a myeloma specialist? Why is it important to see one, and how can I find one?
A lot about it and studying and trying to learn as much as I could. And one of the things that I learned right away was, all the research and everything. The recommendation was find a myeloma specialist. There's a lot of groups out there that have formed, and that seemed to be the common theme that I ran across, all the time was you got to get a specialist, you got to get a specialist. Well, in searching for a specialist, the nearest one I think was Houston, and just the geographical challenge and travel challenge and all that. And but I was in remission at the time. I'd gone through the stem cell transplant, was on the maintenance therapy and all that. But I knew that eventually I needed to really look at finding a specialist because this disease doesn't just go away. And then I just always had that in the back of my mind. And then it was earlier this year I learned that the myeloma crowd sponsored and developed the HealthTree, website where myeloma patients can go in there and go into the website and put in their information, which is what I did, and the same thing, message came up in that. And registering in that website was, you'll do better if you have a specialist, and oh, by the way, here's some choices. And one of those choices was, here in Austin, Dr. Mitsui had recently relocated here to Austin, and it was just like, spot on. It was perfect timing. The man was here in Austin, and I didn't have to, go through the challenges of, travel and any of that, and so I'm just so thankful that it worked out that way. And since, I've discovered Dr. Mitsui and, connected and I've had a few appointments with him, it couldn't have worked out any better. So, and I'm really looking forward to the university that you all are putting together as well. And so it's a great thing.
A myeloma specialist is a hematologist oncologist who primarily sees myeloma patients in the clinic. Let's say at least 100 or more per year. Additionally, he or she presumably attends myeloma conferences and may well be involved in myeloma research studies. It's important for patients to get a second opinion from these myeloma specialists. Remember, I said that treatment options vary. So that specialist becomes part of your medical team and is able to work with your local oncologist. There are a number of ways to find specialists. Myeloma Crowd has a wonderful listing of specialists by geography. The International Myeloma Foundation, MMRF, LLS, you can call any one of those and they can provide you with myeloma specialists in your area. Patient advocates like myself can certainly let you know of myeloma specialists that are available. The good news today, unlike when I was diagnosed 24 years ago, is that there seems to be myeloma specialists available in any large city. And I think it's really important for patients to take advantage of that so as to be able to make that myeloma specialist part of their treatment team.
Why is it important to have a myeloma specialist?
So I think every patient should have a myeloma specialist on their team. It's not the same as other cancers. Every patient with every cancer should have a specialist in their cancer to interpret the data and to carry out the monitoring and to order the tests. I think it's important that that's done by a myeloma specialist who can give the optimum advice. I don't think all patients should be with a myeloma specialist all of the time, but you need a myeloma specialist on your team.